Oh, what is up, boys? How are we doing? I hope you're well. Hey, cool. Oh, today is a good day, boys. It's a good day today. Do you want to know why today's a good day? Because, number one, I spoiled myself to a cider. And I like cider. Cider is good. And do you want to know why why else today is a good day? The NFL hath returned. First game of the season in T minus however many hours it is. 2 and a bit, 3 and a bit, something like that. I could do with without it being the Eagles and the Cowboys, but you know, we'll gloss over that. But football is back. I have my fantasy team. We're ready to go. We're streaming. We're racing. We're driving cars. It's good. It's a good day. It's a good day. Oh, I'm going to be an even busier boy now. Now the NFL is back, I'm going to be an even busier boy. Oh. So it does mean Thursday streams will be cut short before the start of Thursday Night Football. Just so you're aware. So we need to be out of here by 1. Because man needs to check his fantasy team. I'm pretty sure I don't. Pretty sure I don't own anyone on the Cowboys or the Eagles. I'm gonna double check right now. Bear with them. Either my dynasty or my redraft team. Pretty sure I didn't get anyone there. Dynasty wise, we've got. Nope, we're good there. Redraft. No, we're good there. It's fine. We good. We Gucci. Beautiful. Oh. Right, how long is this race? 40 minutes. So this isn't the fuel saving race. Dear. Apologies, cough hath returned, and it be kicking my balls right now. I think Dan may have missed the start of this race. I was just in his stream. I think he may have missed it. That is a big old F. We do have OSW though. We have OSW. It doesn't, unless if he didn't miss it, he's not in our split. It's one of those two options. Shut up. What do we want? Do we do a Daddy Dave baseline, or do we just do it now? We're just gonna leave it as normal, I think. 3, 4, 7. Probably take a little bit of wing out. Move that all the way back to about there. That should be fine. Bring that up. We'll leave that on 9. Take some camber out front there. Generally want that somewhere like that. Try and get more heat in. A little bit extra turn in would be nice. Cool. Right, let's go with that. We'll go with that. We'll try that. We'll try that. Are you an sports fan? Cool. Do you like the sports? Are you a sportist? This could be a dog shit setup, but we'll go with that. Right, on the LMP button. There we go. See, cool, I remembered. Petri Farm remembered. Oh, dear. Dee-dee, dee-dee, dee-dee. A Raiders fan, I am so sorry. I did not know you were suffering such an affliction. I mean, I'm a Vikings fan, so you know. Like, well, I mean, you do spend a lot of time in my chat, so that does check out. Self-burn. You've learned by now that my number one of my humour is self-deprecation. If you never believe in yourself, no one else's words can hurt you. That's my motto. But if you already think the lowest of yourself, everyone else is just going to be an improvement. Some of these things are cold. Self-deprecation is basically how I survive. I more than once has been nervous laughs going, is he being genuine? It's like, well, yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah, exactly, yeah. If I already think I'm a piece of shit, what you think about me is literally irrelevant. Chances are it's probably better. Tires are kind of coming alive a little bit now. Not great. We should still get two time laps out of this. That should be alright. Whoa, steady. I thought he might have done. When I left the stream, I'm like, ooh, there's only like 30 seconds left, and he's on at least a minute delay. And he was still parking up, so I'm like, I don't know if that managed to actually register in time. It was a bit touch and cloth. That is for sure. A bit more reeled on the old bias. Right, we're looking for 202 really, or 203. It was like a bare minimum for quality. 202 would be better. Don't know if we managed to get a 202 yet, but I think. It's a twitch yourself. Yeah, you know, Dan didn't quite think so, but you know, I thought it was funny. I do like that meme of "No, my boy, I'll help." It is and top kek. As the youths would say. Alright, cheers, Corona, mate. Have a good one. Hope work isn't too terrible for you. Oh, come on. Get off the corner. Oh god, damn it. She be slidey. She be slidey. We have time for one more, won't we? Yeah. Might need to take a little bit of the rotation out, you know. Just feeling a little bit over rotated right now. Might need to pull some of that back a little bit. Other than that, feels pretty good. Oh, we can't number 4, fuck me. We still need to find another 4 seconds on that last lap. Right, let's not miss the breaking point this time. Still not enough. Still nowhere near enough. Yeah, hang on, I've just read it. Aren't you? You're in Arizona, right? Why the hell are you a Raiders fan? Why aren't you a Cardinals fan? I mean, I get why you're not a Cardinals fan, but you know, why aren't you a Cardinals fan? Shit, man, we're so far off the pace. Old Tony Beast, come on. No, that's too much turning. That. A bit too much. I don't want that much. Fuck's sake. Never mind. We're starting at Labac. Right. I honestly don't know, Nebulous, to be honest. I don't really... I think I have most of it turned off, to tell you the truth. We need definitely a bit more camera on that, don't we? And on that. Let's try that. That might help some of the over-rotators. Didn't check fuel on it, but we should be okay. Right, full fuel. Yeah, tuck rule was bullshit. I get you with that one. Yeah, fair. I mean, say everyone's got their linchpin thing. Mine's nowhere near as vindicated as that. The Vikings playing purple. I like purple. That's pretty much it. Yeah, black and silver is pretty cool kit. Yeah. Tell you what, speaking of the Raiders, I saw one of the best fantasy team names today. It's being me, it's horrifically incorrect to have it as your team name, but it was the Henry Ruggs Driving School. Yep. Yep.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Great name. Not so great reason why it's a great name. You know. There was actually some pretty decent team names, to be fair. There was New York Jet 2 Holidays, which I hate the fucking Jet 2 Holiday meme, but I'm like, okay, fair play. Okay, fine. Try. Oh god, no. Start driving. Right, how many laps is this one? It could be potentially 20, right? And we've got... So we'll set that at 9. Let's see how we go. Yeah. That would be tough. I mean, I saw another one, was it Brown Syndrome? Like, okay, fair. See what we did there.
Formation lap has started.
Django A-chained. That's quite a good one. Right. The cider's not really going to help my sleepiness. Just realised that, but never mind. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like me when the Vikings aren't doing well. I remember it could be worse. It could be best, fam. Right, get ready to hold on to your butts, boys.
Green flag, green flag.
Dive to the inside. We got a massive start compared to everyone else around us. Whoa. Oh, that rejoin from the Lamborghini there. Oh, that rejoin. Oh, chef's kiss. He's still doing it. Yeah, okay, cool. Just use me as a brake, mate. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, cool. Cheers. Thank you for that. Okay, I was alongside. You left the door open. Was that aggressive? Yes. Do I care at this point after this race start? Fuck no. I'm fucking sending it. Well, that was a bit of a fucking manic start, wasn't it? Jesus. You alright, Pete? Hey, Barley.
Time 2:20.87.
Nice. Good to see you back in Plat SR, mate. Yeah, I mean, this, with the start of this fucking race, mate, I just had to fucking send it, that Lamborghini. He was being a fucking menace. He started it, so, you know. At the end of the day, he left the door open and then just turned in, expecting me not to be there, so. Like I did there, and you see what I didn't do? I didn't turn into him. I bet he won't do that again. Nah. He was far enough ahead that time. And there wasn't anyone sliding down in front. We are quite slow because of the rear damage, thanks to the McLaren not stopping and using me as a brake coming into the hairpin. So we're very much in damage limitation mode. Well, it's not going to help. Oh dear. Already running pretty low wing and we've already had it smashed up a fair bit. No idea what happened to OSW. No idea if we went forwards, if we got caught up in all that stuff.
That time was a 2:10.47.
Right, there's not a lot of grip right now. Freebie, question mark? No. LMP2, no mud. Oh yeah, no, there is a freebie, no. Yeah, I've no idea. It was, I mean, he was a lot further ahead than me, so he might have got caught up in it, I don't know. Hopefully he didn't. I'd like to think he's like top 5. He's usually pretty good at navigating his way through. We sort of bucked the trend on what we normally do opening lap and went a bit more aggressively into some of these than we would otherwise. It's that Lamborghini again. Just saying. Back up to P10. What is this race, man? What are my tyres on right now? Yeah, a lot lower than they probably should be after 2 laps. Oh well. We'll be able to manage. The chat is just shouting everyone. Everyone is calling everyone an idiot at this point in the in-game chat. It's quite funny.
Lap 2:05.78.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone call me out yet, so that's alright. I mean, I've not done, as far as I'm aware, I've not done anything too untoward. I was a bit rough with the old Lambo, lap 1, but he left the door open. We were way alongside. So it was strong, but fair. Forgot to put the fan on. No. I mean, I dare say this race, even as crazy as this one's been, it's still better than the Monza ones we had on Tuesday. They were very unhinged. We are getting dropped. We don't have the pace of the guys around us because of the damage, unfortunately. Let's make sure we've got damage deselected on the pit stop as well. Tour 1 from the lead. Low 205.
Lap 2:05.25.
We were on for a 204 something until we had our little bit of a moment coming out of the hairpin. So we're kind of on pace. Do find a little bit more. Oh, bloody cough. Apologies. I hate when I have a cough at the stream because I know it's not what any of you want to hear is my horrible lungs struggling to function. No. Missed that apex by a country fucking mile. Right, 10 minutes down, half hour to go. Oh, Aston's gone. RIP in peace, my friend. That's for 4.8. It's half a second out of the guy in front. Whoa, steady. It's not too difficult to be fair, mate. You just got to grind out the rookie lobbies for a little bit. Usually they're not too bad. It's been a while since I've been in like the very bottom of those, so I don't know what your first experience is going to be like. We've had some interesting experiences in top split in them, and second split and third split, so you just got to get through them, get the safety rating up, get into the longer races and stuff like these 40mm LMP2 multi-class races, because there's a safety rating multiplier, so it's like 2x is it, so You then can get up to a gold rating as soon as you can. Then you unlock the top tier of multi-class ones, and then you literally don't have to worry about it. You've got access to everything you want to do. It's just getting through the first bit. Just remember that like, the results at the end of the day don't matter. They look good on your stat sheet and stuff, but they don't matter. First of all, you just want to try and get through the races, and with as little incidents and stuff as possible. You don't want to like sacrifice racing and stuff. Some people say like don't qualify or start from the pits, which in the very beginning might be a good idea, but you want to be on the grids for the start ASAP really, because if you're here from the beginning of this race, the only way you learn to try and survive that sort of chaos is by doing it. It's like trial by fire, so you need to take race starts sooner rather than later.
Time 2:05.27.
But anything over this gold safety rating is like once you're gold 1 or gold 0 or whatever it is, everything else is redundant because you've unlocked everything you need to. The others just there for reasons. Other than that, nothing else is really gate kept. The high category races do require the DLC because they'll have tracks there that are DLC only. The lobby with the rookie ones will only have free tracks in them, so you don't need to worry about that for them. So if you want to start with the 25 quid base game and go from there, you have access to every single rookie race lobby each week, which is the most popular lobby on the series even still. So some people don't progress out of that, and but it's the other stuff's there if you want it, kind of thing. Breathing? Question mark? No. Don't know what's going on, but there's lots of yellow flags coming up. Yeah, the physics engine's way better than both of those games. The single player is only going to get better as well, because at the moment you can just do obviously AI races with no real consequence to them. They are bringing championship and some form of like storyline type thing out at some point soon. Soon TM. When that is, we don't know, but that's only going to get better. Yeah, some people struggle on the frozen tyres, which is a thing. I get that. There is a skill to it. There's a skill to doing it and not doing it too quickly as well. Like you can get tyres up to temp, but you can knacker your sort of your stint by doing it, kind of thing. You do it too aggressively, too quickly. Not really closing in on this guy in front anymore, are we? He's sort of calmed down, is trying to and is managing to manage the gap a little bit. We're running the BMW in the 6 hour. So me and OSW Sim Sports. That's why we've been sort of no life in the BMW for the last week and a half. Just to like try and acclimatise to it, kind of thing. Just get to know the car. So it's almost second nature. For COTA, it felt like the easiest car to drive consistently and quickly. Like it's the Venn diagram of speed versus like predictability were pretty close, so that's why we ended up going with it. Merc was going to be the first sort of start point on it, but to get the Merc in a quick window, it's becomes quite unstable, which is the exact reason that you pick the Merc, is for stability. So it didn't really seem much point in having to set the Merc up in a window that was very unpredictable, when we could just pick a car that is better in that window, like the BMW. So it's kind of like it covers all the bases better. In a 6 hour race, I'm not worried about having a car that's half a second lap quicker on average, when at any moment it could try and kill me, like the Lambo. Like the Lambo is the quickest around COTA, But a mid-engine car at COTA with those sweeps, if you look at the throttle at the wrong time, like roll off of it too late or get on it too early, you just carry a little bit too much brake in, you just lose the car through the sweeps and that's it, job done. That's all she wrote, kind of thing. So we're just at the mindset of something that's going to be easy to drive for 6 hours is going to be the number one thing, because otherwise human error will just outweigh any form of decision making that you can possibly try and predict. Oh, this setup is very sketch. The Mustang is different because I find the Mustang wants to be sort of over rotated on corner exit, whereas all the other front wheel drive ones want to drive a bit more like front wheel drive cars because of where the engine is. You want to rotate them on the brakes first and then sort of straight line the exit. The Mustang's kind of the opposite. It wants to be pivoted around using the rear, like the rear axle and the throttle, rather than the brakes and stuff, which is not my driving style in the slightest. Excuse me, you went off the track. Don't try and cover the racing line, please. Ooh. I hate when people do that. I'm just going to sit on the race line. I'm going a lot slower than you. I'm just going to sit here and do this. I'm like, okay, well, so cause an accident. No, BMW's not the most stable overall, but in a window where it's quick, like the Merc, to get the Merc on a similar pace to what we could get in the BMW, yeah, it is a lot more unstable. So the Merc is stable, but in a very stable setup, it was about half a second to a second a lap slower consistently. And we could get it to match the BMW on pace, but it then became quite sketchy. So at that point, it's like, well, why are we taking the stable car and making it sketchy to match the car that's still relatively stable at that setup anyway? Like, we can do 209, like low 209s to high 208s in a stable BMW or a very unstable Mercedes. So it just didn't make much sense. Which is why I picked up the BMW. It's just its operating window seems to be a bit bigger for what like the characteristics you want out of it. We got literally one more at the line, haven't we? So we'll pin next lap. Yeah, the Porsche it's very understeery on exit, which it's fine. I can drive around that. It's more how I'm used to driving. But it is yeah, you trail brake a little bit too much into the corner, or you carry a little bit too much speed into the corner, and yeah, that's all she wrote. You're gone. See you later. Need a new one. Right, we're gonna want to do 10 laps on there. Just to be on the safe side, I'd rather have an extra half lap's worth of fuel. Just bear in mind where you're filling up isn't actually at the start finish line, so you need to carry a little bit extra at Sebring. 9205.12. This might be where we find out if OSW is still actually ahead of us or not. Yeah, he is. He's P3. Fucking get in there, lad. Obviously navigated all of that chaos at the beginning of the race perfectly. If we had a better qualifier, we might have been able to do something similar, but we binned it on our last run. Probably would have got us a top 10 if we'd have actually carried that lap on as well, because we were on for I think it would have been a low 204, high 203 maybe. He caught up a lot through that corner, didn't he? Jesus. Oh, look at that right in front of us. Oh, right, well, this delightful mid-race pause will give me a second to ask you guys, if you haven't already, to tickle that like button, and why not drop us a subscribble down if you wouldn't mind. That'd be great. Helping a little small channel out like me really does mean a lot. All these little likes and stuff, the more likes you put on the stream, the more likely YouTube is to throw it out in their featured area and put it into people's feeds and all that sort of stuff, so that really does immediately help me out. Subscribers as well, we're at 1647, so if we can get any more of that, that'd be great, so we can get close to 1650, on the route to 1700, 1750 and beyond. We coming out in front of the Merc? Is he the Mustang? Did he gone short fuel? Looks like he has. Yeah, Belushi is a second ahead, so we've fueled a bit longer than he has. He's hoping it goes to 19, I think. I think it could possibly go to 20. We've taken a lot more fuel than most of the other people around us, which may hurt in the long run, but I'd much prefer to be safe than sorry. It's always hard to work out with the offset pit lane and stuff how much fuel we actually need. Try and close down 4 seconds. That's a long old time. Games I'm looking forward to. Well, it's not a new game as such, but I'm looking forward to the new update to Race Room that's due on, I believe, the 24th of September. Which is going to bring daily races to Race Room. So it's similar setup to what you get in LMU and iRacing and stuff, where you join public lobbies, have a public rank, all that sort of stuff. That'd be really cool because I love Race Room. It's a great sim that is very, very underutilised, especially as someone like me who likes four-wheel drive crusty touring car nuggets. Next game I'm looking forward to is Project Motor Racing. Big fan of Project Cars 1 and 2. Really like the guys at Simple Studios. I think the games were really good. Not the most realistic of driving games, but like in terms of fidelity and realism, but lots of fun games. They focus on like cool cars and cool tracks and stuff. So it's not always got the same cookie cutter bullshit you get in a lot of other games and stuff. Rennsport could be interesting. Again, it has touring cars in it, so that piques my interest a little bit. But that's the main next game I'm looking forward to is Project Motor Racing. I really want to try the single player that's like super hardcore, risk it for everything, spend all your money to run the team kind of thing. I think that sounds really interesting. Be a really fun series to do on stream as well. Like, effectively have you guys as my counsel and figuring out what we want to do with the car. That's a very brave move, sir. I could have just taken my line as normal and we'll wipe the both of us out. Oh, you braked very early. Hey Chad, mate. How you doing? I've driven the McLaren a couple of times. I don't know what it is, but I have this weird kind of like apathy for McLaren, the 720S GT3. I just don't care for it. I don't know the way it looks. I don't know the interior. It's any game that I'm in. I'm just like, no, I don't drive that McLaren. Why go? I don't know. I just don't. Just don't like it. I don't know why. There's no tangible reason to do. It's just I've just decided that no, don't like it. Yeah, well, there is BTCC stuff in Race Room. I just can't be asked to get the wheel stuff set up to work with Race Room, which is annoying because it works similar to LMU and stuff, but for some reason it doesn't recognise my wheel when I plug it in, and I haven't got time to spend hours troubleshooting and still getting it to fucking work, to be honest. It's something I'm kind of hoping Project Bike Racing might incorporate later on, sort of more classic touring cars, like older BTCC stuff, like the early 90s, mid 2000s BTCC stuff, some DTM stuff as well would be cool. Like the silhouette style DTM stuff that had like all the fiddly little arrows and like really long wheelbases and just like look like a slightly melted version of the road going car. They all look really cool.
That time was a 2:06.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to apply for like the testing area, but there's not really much I can add. I'm not a terrible racer, but I'm not anything special. My feedback's not going to change anything, and it's all under what do you call it? Non-disclosure NDAs. That's it. So as the influencer side of things, I'm not getting anything out of it. So it's like I'm not going to be able to use it enough to even give them any meaningful feedback. So what's the point of me even trying to apply for it? You know, not that I'll probably get invited in it anyway, but that's what it is. Oh mate, I was literally looking at it the other day, see if I can find some of them to play if I can get them working with the wheel. TrakRacer Race Driver and Race Driver 2, they were the jam. Do you know what I did manage to get working the other day actually? Not 100% working, but mostly working. Like I have force feedback in it, I can use the wheel. Is Race 07, which has some delightful touring cars and some delightful tracks in it. So there may be like a touring car week coming where we just stream different games with touring cars in it for the whole week, and that may make an appearance on there as like one of the starter games because it's made by Simbin, who were the race guys, and I did a lot of Race Pro on the Xbox back in the day. It was a great game, but they did all the STCC, the Scandinavian touring car games, a lot of the WTCC stuff, and it's what morphed into Race Room. Basically, it's the Race Pro series. So they are very much in on their touring cars, which means I'm very much in on it as well. But yeah, I had a quick go. I managed to get some like 2005 Alfa Romeo touring car to work at Brno, the Czech track, which is a really underrated track. It's a pain in the arse to overtake on because it's all just long sweepers, but it's I've got it working with the force feedback and stuff. Didn't get any of the buttons working with it, and it's a bit janky in terms of force feedback strength, but I was like, ooh, this could be interesting. This could be something this could potentially be something or something. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you want some proper retro looking touring car game, come and think what you think Colin McRae Dirt was in your head. It kind of looks like that. Oh, that's a spoiler without a car. Something's happened here. You know what I realise I do need to get as a sound clip as well. It's literally just dawned on me. Is just in case we find a Porsche that like gets running, like just steams into a corner and takes someone out. Is the sound clip for a song "I'm a Porsche with no brakes"? You know, just for when that weird little niche thing pops up. Going, I've got a sound clip for that. There's an I'm unstoppable. That one. I don't know enough about modern music to know who it is. I just know the song. Whoa, come on. I want to get back in front of this Mustang if we can. Hey, legend, mate. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, was it you that you gave me the free? Oh, dear. RIP in peace, my friend. You want the owner of the clandestine wing at the end of the hairpin, then? I want to know who owns that wing, because I just spotted it last lap. It might have been there a while, but... I mean, I'm losing drive rate anyway, because we qualified poorly, and I'm car number 4, and I'm currently sat P7, so... Oh, that's a wall. Try not to drive in that. Did you just turn in more than the rear end wanted to stay attached to the floor kind of thing, I'm guessing? Oh, the wing's gone, so... We'll never know who that was. Ah, right, okay. Yeah. Sucks that that happened in P2, though. I saw you managed to navigate the chaos at the beginning of the race almost perfectly. We did a pretty good job. We were just, obviously, P18 rather than P10, so... We messed up our final quali run, which is annoying because we were up by about 2 seconds. Oh, fucking hell. What are you doing? Why did he just let off the throttle? What was that? Oh yeah, the beginning of the race. I mean, we ended up like being very uncharacteristically aggressive lap 1 as well, just because we managed to dive all the way up from like P18 to P10. That wasn't blue flags, mate. He was ahead of me. That was P6. That's why I was really confused. Like, I just had the run on him, but he was just like, I'm just going to let off on the straight. I'm like, okay. Like, he was not a lapped car. He was P6. I get he was probably just struggling. He was just letting me go through, but that's not the way to do it. Really wish LMPs would stop cutting in front of me when they're going to try and go round me through the corner. Yeah, maybe fuel. But I don't know why you'd lift there. Like, I get he's low on fuel, but I don't... He was midway down the straight. Like, if we were coming to a braking zone, I get it. You're not getting past me on this corner, mate. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking LMPs, man. What was it? What did he think was going to happen there? All he has to do is wait. Webber's looking pretty clutch on fuel. Should be fun, but we're pretty close. Oh, he locked up, did he? Okay, right. Well, he probably locked up because he was trying to like carry more speed around the outside than he really needs to. He could have just let me take the line as normal, and then got me on exit, like, you know, most LMP guys do. I mean, there's not much you need to fuck around with during the race, like at least not in the short races. Like the longer one, yeah, probably. Like the 6 hour, I'll probably just go through and figure out, make sure I've got it all set up how I need to. But on a day-to-day basis, there's not much you need on it. Like cycling the MFD would be useful. You can set up quick links for adjusting TC and ABS. I have, but what the fuck happened there with the lights? That was weird. Oh, is that them turning on, is it? Is that the floodlights turning on? That looked very weird. I was getting flashed by something, there's no one there. Yeah, there's not too much you need to fuck around with on the wheel during the race, to be honest. As long as you can control the MFD, you can control pretty much everything. So setting up the analog sticks for that. Having direct buttons for things like flashing headlights and obviously what's the other ones I use quite often? Pit limiter and stuff like that. Those are the main bits you probably need to worry about. Like, we're so far behind these front guys. Fuck, it's mad how far behind we are. If you've got like rotaries and stuff, you can set up direct rotaries for TC ABS, but you're not managing that all that often, to be honest. I have them mapped, but I use them so frequently I forget what one does what. So I just end up doing it on the MFD instead. Just easier. I'm guessing this LMP is like low on fuel or something. I was just trying to get through the end. Oh, that was a very early break. That was a little bit of a panic there to get out of the way. Please don't try and send it coming into this corner. Thank you. He's done the same thing. Right, why wouldn't you go for the inside there? Why wouldn't you just wait, use the grip around the outside, go for my inside and get the apex? I just don't get LMPs. Is it the same guy? I mean, that's hilarious if it is the same guy. Like, it happening there twice with potentially the same person or two different people is like, am I doing something wrong there? But I'm just driving my line. You know, I'm not doing anything. I'm not driving erratically. I'm just driving my line. If anything, there I was tighter than I wanted to be, giving him the outside, and he still fucked it. Why is this guy like yeeted it past me to then drive really slowly again? Did he think it was over? I get the feeling he thought the race was over and has now run out of fuel. Unless maybe it is over him, I don't know. He could be a lap down, in which case it will be over for him. Oh god, I'm sweaty. Not having the fan was a bad idea. Man, Webber's had to like let off loads just to be able to make it, hasn't he? He's lost like 2 positions from just having to fuel save at the end. Oh, Mark's got to save there, got to stop going for running out of fuel. Oh. Yeah, good racer, mate. Shame you binned it. You're on for a good result there. I'll say I'm fully expecting to lose stuff there because we were car number 4. But based on how bad our qualifying was, we Jesus Christ, look how many DNFs there were. There was 18 DNFs in a 38 car race. That is mad. That's crazy. There are, what, 13 finishers in LMP out of 23, so 10 LMPs died. And there was 6 out of 15 P2s died. Jesus Christ, man. Dear. Right, let's jump out of that one because I don't think there's a lot of time between these races with this one here. Yeah, minus 8.2. I thought it would have been. Surprised it didn't actually lose any safety around there. I'm not gonna lie. Right, online. Daily. And we missed it. Yep. They start at 1/4 the hour. I knew it was going to be close. Oh, so if it goes for 20 laps, then it's pretty much you're not able to get in there again, are you? Ugh. That means you'll probably have to do Le Mans because I have to be off of it by 1 because I've got all the NFL to watch. I'm not missing the opening game of the season. At least not the opening bit of the opening game of the season. Anyway, I'll be asleep before it finishes. Does start? I think it starts at 1, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it starts at 1. Hold the line caller. Bear with. Starts at 1. Yeah. Okay, fine. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to give myself a night off before the 6 hour. So I will catch you for that one, mate. I'll need to get you into the team. I'll send you a request over. We'll figure out how to do that tomorrow at some point, and then I'll register us for the race. Right. Well, looks like we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do Le Mans. Not what I wanted to do, but that's all we've really got the option to do. I don't really want to do Monza either. And we've got, what was it, Qatar short, which sounds horrific, to be honest. It's just so annoying. We missed that by like 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the track and I don't have the energy levels to try and learn it right now. Plus, you know, there is one benefit of us doing the Le Mans track. We get to use that button. And I do like me that button. Because other than that, we've got we've got a long while until yeah, that's still that one comes up as well. That's the only other thing we've got in it. Alright, well, looks like we're doing an hour of Le Mans then. Never mind. Register. Go to 3, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Where are we in GT? Okay, we'll actually have a chance of maybe gaming something if we have a good race. This one's a fuel management race as well, and this should take us right up till just before 1 o'clock. So, perfect timing for the NFL. Oh, that's just really annoying. Really annoying. Why is it 55 minutes? Is it? Is it going that extra lap that just does it then? I guess. Must just be if you end up doing 20 laps. Yeah, must be. Because I can't see any other reason why it would leave you that. It's not normally that tight. I say it should have 5 minutes, but no. If it runs a bit longer, then I guess it makes that very tight. ED. Cool. Right, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, right, we're back. Oh, and we have a fan set up. And we've also gained a subscriber. Thank you very much for whoever that was. Apologies, didn't seem to pop up when you did it, but thank you very much. We're on 1648 now. 2 more to 1650. If there are 2 of you out there who aren't subscribed, it'd be a massive help for me if you could just give that little button a tickle. That'd be great. Excuse me. Oh, right, here we go. 3 minutes till practice, and then we've got quali, so we can chill for a little bit. What are we? Car number 8. Which is car number 5 in class by the looks of it. Oh dear. It's a big old grid. Big old grid, 52 cars. It's gonna be fun. just double check something in my fantasy football league. Bear with me. Oh well, that was long-lived, wasn't it? Maury Cooper gets picked up by the Raiders, and Maury Cooper decides that he's going to retire. Fair enough. I've been in Rensport since the closed beta, to be honest. I got randomly given, you know, when they had the sweepstakes for the, like, getting a beta key and stuff. I got one, and I went on it, I'm like, there's fuck all here. So I didn't really do anything with it. And the one thing that worries me about Rensport is there's been about 3 different games. It was going to be a free-to-play one, and then it's got, like, the NFT-type car, VIN ownership thing that I don't know if is sticking around or not, and then it was going to be free to play but with packs and stuff, and now it's going to be a retail game but with a free to enter like rookie mode or something. It worries me a little bit. They've had to adjust it that much before it's even been released. When you've got that much confusion in your development, it doesn't fill me with confidence that it's all going to be sort of aligned and going in the right direction, if you know what I mean. I feel like there could be some bits that are a bit like disjointed, and like one guy thought was a good idea based on a certain type of development that was going on at that time. Oh, Blue blew out, is he? Okay. Right, I need to go in and adjust his lineup quick. Actually, no, it's Prime Robinson. I don't do that tonight, do I? Neighbours Hunter, just no, that's fine. So I've got one absentee member of my leagues, so I need to go in and check to make sure that his team is based on projected kind of thing. No, let's see the land on his team there. No, that was fine. Seattle, Kansas. Oh, he's got CD Lamb, but he's in. Okay, fine. Cool, fun. Yeah, that's what I mean, Obi-Wan. It's a bit like, it seems a bit arse backwards, kind of, potentially. So it doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence that it's going to be a concise product when it's actually like out. Try and get some rear heat. I haven't had any issues with like hardware mapping and stuff. The force feedback felt okay when I tried it. Like I could feel what was going on with it. The sort of HUD felt a bit meh. Like the UI and stuff. The relative boards and the sort of speed and whatever, just like it's okay. Wasn't anything special, kind of thing. I don't know if they're gonna like. People say that this game's not got a lot of tracks in it. I don't know how many Rensport's gonna have. I don't know what a release version of Rensport looks like. That's the problem. Hey, yeah, Space Smoke. Look, I've got to make the polls funny, alright? So one thing I do is try and keep it entertaining and try to make up a poll that says the same thing pretty much every race, and try and make it interesting for everyone. Because I'm an idiot. so I'm going to do stupid stuff. Just what I do. Sorry, I'm very gassy. I've just opened a fresh can of cider and it's full of the bubbles. Tyres, can you hurry up and warm up, please? They're so cold. Look at 125, 123. Oh, we've got one. The rear right is finally coming up a little bit in temp. Just trying to get brake temp in to try and get some core temp in these things. Oh, okay, alright. Oh god, I was too busy reading chat to actually make the corner. Yeah, I know what you mean with it popping up and blocking chat and being a bit annoying, but honestly, it has a marked improvement in engagement, so it's something I have to do, unfortunately. That's why all the streamers do it, is because it works. Alright, we're kind of getting them close to operating temp. A little bit. One's been a little bit stubborn. No, don't cool down, you bastard. Right, we're almost getting to operating temp. Almost. A shit ton of steering up there to try and scrub the surface. No, they do. The brake temps do, because you can adjust the brake ducts to cool your brakes quicker. To help keep the tyre cores in range. They definitely do have an impact in the core heat of the tyres. Like they don't affect surface temp. That's why you can see they're slowly going up in temp, but they still look cold on the little screen down the side there. But they definitely do bring up the core temp of the tyre. Because that's why it gives you the option to adjust brake ducting, because it's not just adjusting the cooling on the brakes, it actually adjusts the ability for you to get the temp into the core of the tyre as well. Right, hold on to your butts, boys, here we go. We've kind of got some grip in the tyres, not really, but maybe a little bit. No, never mind. Cool, compromise to start already, beautiful. Any trust that car's going to grip there? No, all that. Okay, kind of getting there a little bit more in terms of tyre temp, which is the biggest limiting factor in this, is only having one lap to get them switched on. So if we can get a with cold tyres like 406 maybe, that might work. was a bit overly cautious coming through that chicane. We'll try this one at full speed, see what happens. Jesus. Oh, what happens is the car doesn't want to slow down. Wait, steady. God, these tyres are fucking lethal. Actually kind of feeling like normal tyres now, eventually. Tail end of the second lap, they're kind of feeling like they might be almost possibly kind of nearly switched on. 4 or 5. It's quick on sketchy tyres. Whoa, bit of a drifty there. Not pole, unfortunately, but 408, P10. Shit. Oh dear. Not what I wanted, but it's not terrible. We could still drop a few places yet as well. 11, there you go. Still got half the GT3s haven't posted the time yet. Let's notch that back a little bit to start the race with, just in case, because it felt a bit twitchy on the rear, on the old sort of sweepers. So, try and get a bit more even braking across the car. Not a terrible time, but yeah, it's a good 4 or 5 seconds off what we normally get. P13, yeah, we're dropping. We're dropping. P14. Got 402. Are you kidding me? P15. Literally everyone who goes through is quicker than me right now. Oh. P16. I think that's all of it said and done, isn't it? Looks to be. In GT3 anyway.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Oh, in 2 seconds, just going to do a precautionary feet. Oh, right, there we go. We'll notch that up to 8 just to begin with as well. Brake bias set to the rear, so I have more turning. Generally, it's not so much of an issue on Le Mans, but on certain tracks, it's turning is a bit shit. And I generally find it's the BMW prefers a bit of rearward bias just on the braking to keep it stable, and it slows it down a bit quicker just because of where the weight is as well. No one in front of me. We'll get a nice freebie for that. We'll take that. The Merc tends to benefit from quite a hefty rearward bias as well. Hey RMK mate, how you doing? Right, now we get into the stop-start bit of the day, which is always fun. Trying to avoid getting a drive-through. Right, normally goes to pit limiter somewhere around here. There we go. Alright, get ready to hold on to your butts, boys. 4 minutes Le Mans.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, well that's 2 freebies because one guy wasn't there and the other BMW just did something weird. Also a drive-through from. Whoa, guys in front, already binned it. Beautiful. Right, we need +1 in fuel. Up to P9. Well, there you go, easy top 10. Cut. Okay, no, we're alright. Another yellow flag. Is that more death behind us? It's a long yellow flag, that one. Fine, we'll take that for early on. Yeah, 0.25 is not too bad. We've raced Gabriel before, I remember this car. He was in our race yesterday. So, fuel is quite important in this one, because we really don't want to have to splash. So we're going to try and save fuel early. And often, just to make sure we can make it. Not too worried about overall positions right now. Oh dear, excuse me. Okay, solid first bit of the lap there. All the way up from P16, I think we were in the end, 15. Up to P8. We're getting chased a little bit by the Corvette, but he is backing off now, fuel saving, so don't have to worry too much about it. Let's try to hit that curb again, shall we? Well, it's not at the end like that, because that's very much unsettles the car. That pedal I could do with that. That was quite an easy lift there. We weren't going to lose anything for it. Everything should bunch up through here as well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not terrible, could have done without it though. Fuel loss lap was pretty much perfect. A few more like that. Oh, a lot of very much holding station right now. Not much going to change till the LMPs turn up, or the Multiclass turn up, I think. Causing some chaos. Everyone here just fuel saving as much as they really sort of can. I don't think they need to. Nothing much else to do other than that, really. Not worth attacking anyone because you're just going to burn fuel doing that. Group behind staying roughly the same distance as it always has been as well. Fueling for those guys isn't looking as good either. More the Lexus out in front. Or out in fifth rather, front of this group. Could lose out to the Corvette here because he is in my draft. I'm not in the draft of the guy in front, at least not to the same extent. So if we do lose out to the Corvette, we're just not going to hassle too much. It's very early in the race still, we've got plenty of time. We've got to make sure we make it without needing to pit first. That's goal number one. Alright, KNH, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. I know everything else said we were going to be doing Sebring, but we did one of them and then the game decided to make it overrun and we missed it and I didn't wait an hour to do it. So yeah, we were in Le Mans instead. So welcome in, not an intended bait and switch, but you know, I do apologise that it's not maybe what you're expecting when you click on the thumbnail. Oh, Corvette's behind making up his own track. I mean, there's no sort of real black art to TC and ABS settings. Unlike in most other games, there seems to be a bit more flexibility around having sort of your settings that you like and how you like the car to drive than there is having like a specific GOAT set of settings where if you don't have it on these numbers, you're wrong, kind of thing. There are still obviously some things that are like, yes, you need these numbers for X, Y, Z reason. But there is still an element more of more uniqueness around it than, say, ACC with its tyre pressures, where if it's not this number, then you're completely SOL. I mean, in this one at the moment, I think we're running 348. Yeah, 348. And other people might run different numbers, but I mean, the 8's a little bit higher than what we would normally run. We'd normally run a 7. It's just because it's a little bit cold. We're heavy with fuel. I just want to be a bit safer at the moment. Oh, thank you very much for the subscribe. All right, thank you very much, KNH. It'll probably be if you come from iRacing to LMU, you're probably just used to underdriving the car, which you don't need to worry as much about in LMU. And also, don't forget, these are not GT3s, they are LM GT3s, so they are generally slower anyway. They're like less aero on them, so they're not as quick through faster corners and stuff like that. What laps is it you're slower on LMU? Like what circuits rather? If I use the right fucking words. God damn it. Throat's so dry. Whoa, steady. Oh, shit. That scared the absolute fucking bejesus out of me, that one. Yeah, I mean, some of it might be learning what you can and can't cut in this versus like iRacing and stuff like that. There'll be an element of that to it, I would imagine. I've got a prototype coming out already. But I mean, I've got I've got over 230 hours in this game, and I'm still like. Le Mans, I can get into the 403s if I'm lucky. Monza, I'm like I got my new PB yesterday, which is a 51.011. Desperate to get into the 50s, but I'm still not massively quick on this. It's just, it takes a little while. I find with LMU, it's there's a few little bits of secret sauce that I'm missing. But especially if you're used to iRacing, there will be certain bits where you like. I imagine some of it is just where you're not used to being able to take certain liberties with the track versus like LMU versus iRacing, because obviously how LMU's penalty system works as well. Sometimes you can do a cut that feels egregious, and then it still ends up going green after the fact as well. So it's like, oh, okay. So not only did I cut the track there, it actually says I didn't gain an advantage for it, but technically there might be. It's just miscalculating all of them. Yeah, different aero packages with those, mate, so I wouldn't worry about iRacing ones, because these are LM GT3s, so they have, as I say, generally less aero, and I think they're a little bit lower in terms of actual power and stuff like that as well, so I wouldn't worry about convincing it, like, cross-referencing with your iRacing times, because it's a different category and also a different sim, so it just takes time. It's like with anything, it's a completely different sim and how it likes to be driven. It's to say you can abuse a slip a little bit more in this without having to at the cost of like overall tyre length or sort of. You can't push it past it. You don't have to. If you push it past the edge, it doesn't like just disappear on you. It will come back to you relatively predictably. So it's all the little bits that just take a little while to get used to, all that sort of stuff. But you also got to think, if you've been doing this for 4 months and you've how much time have you spent in iRacing to get to those times? Because if you're at 1,000 hours in iRacing and 20 hours in LMU, yeah, you're going to be slower just because that's how it works. You just haven't spent as much time in it learning the way it wants to be driven. Ah, fuck. That was very silly. I thought I could hold it. Apparently I could not. That might be a bit slow in a straight line now, which is going to suck. Yeah, so there's going to be a disparity between what you can do in iRacing versus what you can do in LMU, just because of the amount of time you spend doing it, and how much it's become second nature to one or the other. Okay, bit touch on fuel now. Need to go back to saving. I'm too busy talking and forgetting to actually save fuel. Could do with a couple extra positions in this one if we can get them. Doesn't look like it though. Everyone's worked out the fact that it's worth it to fuel save, to save a lap. Oh. Cheeky little DC there. Take the freebie. gone again. Yeah. I don't think it's the blinkers, unfortunately, but yeah, he's doing a good job masquerading himself as a blinker, isn't he? Oh, have we got? Is that the first one? No, that's P22. That doesn't count. He doesn't get the button. P22 lapping us does not get the button. I'm surprised we got this far without actually seeing any hypers. Can't be far off, surely. .2 to the guys in front. They are better on fuel than I am, so that's not ideal either. Not just yet, no.
5.56.
No, it's the reason I got Sim Coach on there is Josh just asked me if I wanted to rep it, and he would give me some pointers every now and again. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I ain't gonna say no. Yeah, he comes in the stream every now and again, and yeah, he's just like, do you wanna, like, basically he was trying to get me to go on iRacing, and he was going to give me some coaching and stuff, just try and get me up to speed and what have you. But not a massive fan of iRacing's racing model and stuff like that, so no, I think it's something they're going to look into from what Josh said, with obviously how big it's growing and stuff, and how many people are interested in it alongside some iRacing as well, especially with Ollie doing a lot of it. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't start doing it. I think Josh kind of implied as such while he was in there before. Oh, here they come. The hypers are coming. Quick, everyone look busy. Oh, we're kind of getting left on our own island right now, aren't we? We're not quite quick enough to keep up with the guys in front. We're a little bit too quick to sit with the guys behind. Who knows? Maybe so there'll be some hyper shenanigans soon, and we can catch up with these guys in front. I don't think there will be. Don't quite know how the leader's doing that speed while also fuel saving. It's pretty fucking mental to be 20 seconds quicker than me already through his race and on the same amount of fuel. Well, actually, he was on lower because he's obviously 20 seconds down the road with the same amount of fuel. So he got to this point with more than me. There's a mega lunge there from that guy. I can feel I'm tired and I can see it in my driving. I'm starting to get a bit scruffy. Fucking hypercars, man. Sketchy as anything, Jesus Christ. That was a bit sketch coming through there in one piece, I must say. We got through a fair bit better than the Corvette did, though. They've lost a couple of seconds to me. Not too much, mate. We made it up to P7. We're just kind of holding steady right now, just trying to manage fuel, pick up where we can, try not to mess up. Doing everything we can to avoid the splash. Hold your brakes, please. Thank you. It's over there. So yeah, that's what we're in scrap hunting mode for, stuff like that. Basically, we're just trying to keep it clean and pick up what we can from people messing up. There's hypers around, so there might be some more casualties yet. Yeah, I mean, there's an element that you're going to enjoy our LMU more because it's new. Like, it's new and fresh, and that's interesting, and it's going to actively stimulate your brain a bit more. Get those, like, endorphin juices and stuff going. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, fucking... What the fuck was that? Fucking hypercars. Steering's a little bit fucking dodgy. Okay, alright. Well, seems to be drivable. I don't know how it's going to be in the braking zones, but it's drivable. We'll soldier on. What the fuck was that guy doing? So just trying to shoot a gap that he was nowhere near ever going to make. I even pulled out of the corner as well. He must have launched it over the inside curbing, like fucking launched it. Steering's ever so slightly offset, which is not ideal. Aero's probably fairly more fucked than it was before as well, which means we're going to be even slower in a straight line. Oh well, we'll be lucky if we can hold on to a top 10 at this rate. I think the guy behind looks like he's going to have to pit. So does Ross. So top 10 looks to be relatively safe, but... yeah, the car's kind of fucked. It's like... it's not fucked, but it's definitely not. It's not a happy car, let's put it that way. It's very, very twitchy if I'm trying to turn left at high speed. Very twitchy. Oh god, there's a massive train of hypercars. All coming up to the Porsche curves. Beautiful. Just when you want to find hypercars as well. 4 of the fucking things line us down. Do you want to not drive within 6 inches of me? just because I don't fucking trust you. This could be interesting. Oh god, I do not trust it at all. I just don't trust the car to stick right now if the steering is just very, very vague. I think something's happened to Marquez as well, because he's again only a few seconds down the road now. Fezza may have me here. If he does, it's fine to say. With 5% difference on fuel, I don't think he's going to make it with the fuel he's got left at the moment. So. Come on, turn left. It's just really annoying. We're doing alright up until then. Like, we weren't doing great, but we're doing alright. This light guy behind is gaining quicker as well. He's also matching us for fuel, so we don't have that same delta difference with him. He's gaining a couple of tenths every corner. That gaggle behind is going to be on me pretty soon. Yeah, top 10's alright. I say not great when you're the car number 8, but it's fine. Not terrible. As I say, we're not going to get a terrible result. It's just not going to be a potential top 5 if someone fucks up fueling or one other person gets like murked by the protos. Wow, he waited. Fucking hell. I tried to lift just right at the end there to save it, but it wasn't happening. Oh, no, just gonna skip that one. Yeah, They're getting right on my back bottom right now. Saving grace is I don't think Ross has got the fuel for finish as well, so we're looking like maybe a P8 if we can hold on. Keep our fuel right. Survive another round of hypercars. All that usual stuff. Don't get disqualified for track cuts. Oh, Jesus, what happened there? Everything's closed. Oh, that's all good. Okay. Just so you know, guys, I haven't got chat or anything open because I went to adjust my stream deck and everything just minimised on my screen. I need to turn that light off because it was starting to give me a headache. But unfortunately at the moment I cannot see what you're saying, and I am obviously not stopping, so I haven't got the ability to get everything back up just yet. So last 5 minutes I'm going to be a bit in the dark with you guys, unfortunately. God, my throat is so fucking dry. If we can keep light behind us, that'll be beneficial. I don't know if we're going to have the power to do it. I also can't see how much fuel I've got left. We're just working off the MFD at this point. Oh, freebie. No, back marker. Just based on fuel ratios alone, the guy in front needs to pit. Definitely. There he goes.
Lap 4:06.34.
Okay, that lap was also fine. .7 to the Corvette might be enough. should be enough still to hold on to this chicane. I don't think he's quite close enough to get the Uber draft off of us. More swearing going on in the group chat. You'd love to see it. Alright, so Aston Martin is looming. He's looming. Go away. Go away, game. We've got enough. I believe. I can't see, but I believe. No, come on. I know you're tired, but come on, we've got one more lap to do. We can do it. We can hold this guy for one more lap, surely. I have no idea how much I have in terms of grace right now. Oh. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. That means he's going to be in the suck. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, shitballs. Depends if did he keep his foot in there or not. Looks like he did. God, that was terrible through there. So bad. He's definitely in the suck. Don't think he's going to have enough though. manage to get a bit more drive off the corner. That should be enough, even with the suck, to hopefully still keep him behind us. Oh, that was clutch. Still don't know if we actually have enough to finish yet. It's gonna be fucking close. Oh shit. Oh my god. What is that from the end of a race? Fucking hell. Oh dear. Alright, let's get everything back up again. Let's just tab back into the game. Oh, right, that one. Hey, right, you're back. I can see what's going on now. Sorry, the last sort of 10 minutes of that, I could not see anything that was going on my other screen. It minimised everything. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, it's a good race, that one, especially just surviving with the damage that we had on it. Oh dear. Oh, right. Well, I think we salvaged as much as we could get out of that, up to P6. I don't honestly know what happened in the second half of that race. I was just kind of focused on trying to keep the thing pointing in a straight fucking line, and trying to keep light behind us as much as possible. Looks like we've made up. Did some people run out of energy or something? I'm guessing. It looks like we were further forward than I thought we were at the end there. Oh dear. That was a good race though. Just trying to manage the damage at the end there. Can I not leave the race? No. Game crashed now, is it? Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? Right, bear with. Game's just done a cheeky die. Just got to quickly go task manager. Bear with. LMP2, that one, and task. Let's see what happened by way of our drive rating, shall we? So it doesn't run out when it's 0. It's just like there is like a point like 0. It's when it shows 0 on the trip at the top corner. It means it's less than 1%, but you actually got the whole 0.9 to get across the line and stuff. So you can finish on 0. You're just not allowed to finish on 0.0 of distance. So it's pretty fucking close. That's all I know. Right, online. No, profile. Profile we want, don't we? Profile. Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing with LMU. It's like, it's at the end of the day, sim racing is not meant to be taken seriously, is it? We lost for that. Are you kidding me? We've got P6. 6th in class and I lost. What? It's, yeah, I find LMU is easier to have fun with than iRacing. There's less less stress involved with it and all that sort of stuff. So I find it is easier to just enjoy more. Less silly dives, less people caring about iRating, which means there's less people with iRating egos and stuff like that. So things like that. You off, Pete? All right, mate. Have a good one. This is gonna be the last race of the evening as well. Oh, okay. We didn't lose anything. We literally just, it was a wash. All of that for a wash. This is why the driver rating system needs to change, because I shouldn't go through a 40-minute race like that, be that stressful, finish P6 in class, and gain absolutely nothing for it. That is very irritating when that happens. This is why they need to do something with this. It really does hurt ambition and drive, because there's no, at the moment I've got no drive to try and hit Silver 2, because like, what more can I do? Like, in that race, I think I maximised everything I could get, other than being like making the next step to being like an alien. There's nothing I can do. So yeah, it's the same. Like, it is the opinion of LME right now. It's for people who want to care about this sort of stuff, it's very difficult to care about it. Like, so to jump, I need to find race pace. I need to find an average of what, an extra 1.4 seconds a lap average to jump up one position. You know, it's like, okay, what's the drive? What's keeping me here? If I'm not going to go up through driver rating, what's keeping me here? You know. But I mean, I'm still here because it's fun to drive. The races are interesting. It's fun to stream with you. It's fun to stream, that sort of stuff. But long term, I have less motivation now than I did trying to get up to driver rank of Silver 1. Let's put it that way. The last sort of 3-4 weeks where all we've been doing is bouncing up and down between bronze. When we had the bronze 3 to drive Silver 1, sort of bouncing was fine, because like something's happening, it's changing, it's annoying, but it at least gave me drive to get back into Silver 1, you know. Now it's just like, okay, I've pretty much worked out I'm effectively at the pace of a Silver 1 driver right now, but I still feel there should be a little bit more upward, and like, it should go up more and also down more. Like, it shouldn't feel too bad from dropping driver ranks. Safety rank, it needs to move a lot quicker as well. But right, well, we should jump back to our chatty screen, because we're going to sign off, don't we? So there's going to be no stream tomorrow because I'm taking the night off to do a couple of video bits and get another night and stuff for Saturday stream. Saturday we should be in the it's going to be the 9 o'clock slot, which would be 10 PM UK time if I remember right, because I think this advertises UTC, which means it'll be live going at 10 o'clock. We'll be running through until about 4 in the morning my time, which should be fun with work the next day. So if you're about, please come and try and help keep me awake, because that's going to be, I'm very tired already and it's only 1 o'clock. We would only be halfway through that race right now. So I'm gonna need some support. I'm gonna need y'all to be there and help guide me through it. Or we bin it on like lap 7 and we call it a night, eat quickly, you never know. Don't know what happens. Yeah, we'll call it there, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. Remember to tick all the like buttons there for us on the way out. Subscribe if you're new here. We are 1 away from 1650. If someone could do that on the way out, that would be great. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. But I'm going to go and try and get some cough syrup or something and do a couple of bits and then watch the kickoff for the 2025/6 NFL season. And I'll catch you guys on Saturday. Cheers.